Hello, everyone. My name is Joel Phillips, CEO and founder of ProShark and Director of Technology at the Strategic Advisor Board. Join us for episode number 21 of Ultimate Tech Talk. Last week, we finished up talking about CMS security, CMS performance, taking a look at some of the major platforms. Today, the reason for the CMS series was because we get questions all the time about from people who want to know what the best website builder is, how they can build a website presence that makes sense for them, some want to know how to do it on a budget, some want to know how to build the best site that they can build, because a website is no longer just a business card. It's not an option anymore for businesses. It's something that you have to have, and it's something that speaks volumes, especially from a first impression perspective from your clients and prospects and or prospective clients. And there's some confusion out there as to what the best platform to use. There's obvious go-tos, WordPress owning 42% of the marketplace. That number obviously changes back and forth, but it's still above 40%, even though that platform has undergone faced some serious headwinds because of the structure of the platform, the security of the platform. As we head deeper into the 2020s, security is going to become a major aspect of CMS systems and the ones that you use. It's not just about data, it's about hacking your site, taking control over your site, ransomware. It's about other security components. So if your CMS system does not do a good job with security, then it becomes a challenge. So that was one of the reasons we took a look at CMS security performance. Google ranks based on performance now. If your website is not performing well, especially on mobile, via Core Web Vitals, then it will get penalized in the rankings. And that's only going to get more stringent as we move deeper into the 2020s. So it's critical that the CMS that you choose, and it's not a life or death situation, obviously, no matter which CMS you choose, but it's critical which one you choose, because it can be an expensive proposition, especially if you have somebody build your website for you. It can be an expensive proposition to go back and have it rebuilt or migrated over to another platform, because most platforms do not play well with each other. So once you build on one site or one platform, you're committed to that platform for the most part, unless you shell out some additional money to migrate it. One of the questions we get is, what CMS platform do we use? ProShark uses a proprietary hybrid platform. And when I say that, we build on a DUDA framework. We build on a DUDA backbone. We do a lot of custom work on websites. So when I say hybrid, we do a lot of JavaScript. We do a lot of HTML, CMS or CSS customizations. So we use that hybrid building version, but the backbone of the framework that we use is DUDA, because it's proven itself. It's an up and coming platform. A lot of people haven't even heard about it yet, but it's a very secure platform. Any plugins that they accept, or apps we'll call them, but most people know it as plugins. Any plugins that they accept on their platform have been thoroughly vetted for security. They reside on they're not a plugin that you can just pull out from somebody else's website and then plug into your site. These plugins reside on DUDA servers, and the reason for that is that way nobody can mess with them. Nobody can make changes to the code or inject code as easily. So these plugins or these apps are hyper secure, and that was one of the main reasons that we went to them. The other main reason we use DUDA as a framework is that the platform ranks the highest from a core web vital perspective. So what that means is core web vitals, and core web vitals is not something you can just build a site no matter what CMS and you're automatically tuned the best for core web vitals. It still takes work to make sure that your site meets the requirements of those core web vitals. So we built on the Duda platform, understanding that their framework is the fastest rated framework from a core web vital perspective. So from a performance perspective, we have the nuts and bolts for the fastest core web vitals. We have the nuts and bolts for the most secure platform. We have the nuts and bolts for a framework that's going to be around. They recently received significant funding, so we know, and they have over, it's approaching 20 million websites at this point. So we know that they're going to be around. We know that their performance is high. We know their security is tight. And that's one of the reasons we partnered with Duda. So that hopefully answers the questions that have been asked us. What framework do you use? What CMS platform do you use? And why? So that's it for today. We're a little bit over again. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and if you have any questions, please email us at techtip, TECHTIP, @proshark.com. Thank you.